Hi, Robert here again with Revit Training. Today we're going to look at curtain walls. We want to modify curtain walls and add grid lines and modify mullions. Okay, so the first thing we want to do here in this view, we're in the south view. I'm looking at a plan accent architecture review certification guide that I have from 2016. So this is quite an old book. So the first thing we want to do here in this elevation view, we want to remove or clear this up a bit so we can do a right click, hide in view, and we want to hide category, get rid of the grid lines. Now for the levels, another thing we can do, we can select it and we can just key in VH, view hide, and that take care of that as well. Okay, so now what we want to do first is we want to select these parapets and we want to change our offset here in our properties dialog box. Just sort of line these windows up and make this thing look a little neater. So we'll go in and we'll change this offset to -2. And there we shifted it up. So the second thing we want to do is to deal with our curtain walls. We can do a right click. We can select all instances. Yep. And we have them all selected. And for the curtain walls, we want to change this offset to -2 as well. And that'll align everything to the top of the parapets or the bottom of the parapets. So curtain walls are pretty straightforward and simple. Now, let's select these guys again. We want to select all instance in the entire project. We have them all. Now, we want to change our horizontal offsets to 4 feet here. So we're going to our properties, our horizontal offset. We can just go right here and let's say 4 feet. And then we'll adjust each grid line or each mullion to 4 feet. Straightforward here, guys. In Revit, you know, everything is confident upon the properties. What do you do in the properties? So now let's add some grid lines here. Now, one thing that's important about grid lines and mullions when you're working with these storefronts, they're always locked. And you have to unlock, well, not locked, but pinned. You have to unpin them. So let's line these up with these mullions or reveals we have in this wall. So I want to select this and I want to unpin that. And I want to go align here. I want to align it to that right there. And here we might have to do the same thing. Okay, I want to cancel that and I want to unpin that first because it's, yep, I want to unpin that. And we want to align here. Same with this one. Align, select, and there we go. We can lock that back if you like. Now we have our excuse me, our grids in place. Now let's go into the architecture tab. We can lock that if you like. We go into our architecture tab and we'll go under where it says grid line. I'm sorry, curtain grid. Yep. We'll select that. And let's add some grid lines here. just to make this look nice and neat. There. Let's add one here. There. And there as well. This file, if you don't have access to it, I can more than happy to email it to you. Or if you have this guidebook, and there you have it. So this is a simple little exercise on how to show you how to add grids in this thing. Very simple. So there's our, let's look at this in 3D view. And there we have our mullions in place. Everything looks good. Okay, now let's go back into our south elevation. And we want to see if we can take this a bit farther. Now, what you want to do next is from the architecture tab, you want to go architecture mullion, and you want to hit all grid lines. And that in itself will change all of the grid lines to mullions. So let's have another look in our 3D view. And there you have it. We created mullions. So just want to show you this little quick brief exercise on how you add mullions and work with grid lines and Revit. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments, questions, or if you want this file, drop me a line and I'll send it to you. No problem. Thanks again for watching, and bye. If you like this, subscribe. It helps me out a lot.